Wow, Lee, this place is absolutely immense. Now, this is the second time I've been here with you. Back in January 2023, we were here. This is one of Starrag's many manufacturing facilities here in Bielefeld. And some of the kit going through here, I mean, you see behind us, and we're seeing other machines here. All about large part machining, isn't it?
Sure. So what we build here is predominantly two ranges. There's a Droop and Rhyme range of gantry machines, and there's a Dorridge range of large turning machines, all sitting in the Starrag umbrella.
Now, one of the phrases you guys use is you're big enough to perform, but small enough to care. I mean, these are pretty big, but the company's pretty big, but I guess you've got to be agile to be able to cope with all kinds of customers, haven't you, and help them?
We have, and being small enough to care and small enough to listen is the most important attribute. So we're full of engineers, we're full of solutions. We just have to understand the customer's needs and make sure we deliver exactly what they're looking for.
And what I look at when I see these machines is I try and begin to think what goes into the design, the development, the years of experience, the knowledge that you must need as an engineer and an expert to be able to build well, not just build, but design it. So much goes into it.
It is, and that's exactly what we do. So rather than having a standard range of products, if you like, we build things to meet the customer's requirements.
However, there is a change. That's one of the reasons we're here, is to see the new VT28. Now, this is slightly different.
Slightly different because it takes us into new markets. It's a very, very competitive small to medium sized VTL.
So my name is Bernd Wellerdiek, and I'm the product sales manager for Droop and Rhyme and Dorridge out of the LPMS business unit, part of the Starrag Group. I'm with the company more than 20 years. I have experience in the design department, and I'm now responsible for UK sales, US sales, all related to large machine tools. The VT28 is a really interesting story behind, because it is kind of the child from the marriage of two Starrag brands, which is Bernd and Dorridge. Both had very similar product lines in the smaller or mid-size VTL product configuration. And we took the best out of the two worlds, combined them in the VT28. And where we had the feeling we have not the perfect solution on one or the other, we started from the scratch to define this functional subsection in a perfect matter. So if you ask me what is the strength of Starrag, my key point always in mind is that we are a large company, a global player, being, let's say, number 4th on the machine tool business in Europe, however you want to count it. But we are a really strong player in the world with all the financial background to run large projects. But on the other hand, we are kind of a family-driven part of the business, because we work in different groups out of the product lines. And just like you're seeing here behind, it's a small group of innovating young engineers developing new future products. And this is kind of unique to have this flexibility in the team and the strength of a strong, large company. So here in Bielefeld, it is a pretty good example to what I told about the mindset of the Starrag Group. Bielefeld is a plant with roughly 150 employees, and we are capable to do around 15 machines per year, depending on type, configuration and size, obviously. So sometimes it's more, if it's more a small asset like the VT28. Sometimes it's less if we talk about turning machines with 11 meters of faceplate diameter, or heavy-duty milling machines with 20-25 meters in X and 4 meters in Z-stroke, for example. If it's about a complete, full new product like we are talking about at the VT28, it nearly takes a couple of years, starting at the point what is really the market need now, and what we are considering will be the market need in 5, 10 and 15 years, when the product is really rolled out to the market and when we start selling it to our customers. So it is a very interesting and very important job in the beginning to have the right understanding of the future markets and bring all these ideas into those engineering departments like we're in here, to give these guys the chance to develop the technical solution out of these ideas. Technically wise, it is the size of the machines, with the outcome being super precise, and lasting forever. I mean, as I said, I'm with the company more than 20 years, and I still remember those assets we installed when I was a young boy working, starting my career here. And I'm now seeing these machines are still in service, being serviced by our teams, and I still speak to those customers. So it is either the product, what has a long lifetime, but with that, I'm really proud that we have a super good relationship to our customers. Starrag understands itself as a kind of a solution provider, what means we are more a partner than a supplier or a vendor. So it's more a partnership, what means we have a lot of communication, exchange, experience exchange, what also gets back into the new developments of the machine. And also in-house, this is something I'm proud of, that we are always in the situation to talk to each other. So we are happy to communicate, let's say.
And of course, you're known for machines like this size, Lee. But I mean, what else is new? What's coming through here from Bielefeld?
Well, it's LPMS, so it's big. But we've talked about the VT28. There'll be a smaller variant of that machine, a VT20, coming out very soon. A lot of work being done on automation and Industry 4 and technology innovations.
And regardless of the size of parts, everybody still wants to make things in one hit, don't they?
They do. So our objective anywhere within the Starrag Group is to look at the customer's component and manufacture as many features as we can in a single setup. That's turning, milling, drilling, grinding, everything we can do, whether it's a small part or a huge part for a table like this. So I would say, again, we're big enough to perform, we're a large company, but we're small enough to listen. And when we listen, we deliver the customer the most profitable and efficient way to manufacture any component.